juniper forest or whatever you call it in Wales.
Oh,
which is really cool. So they're going to get
grove, all their... an orchard.
I don't know. A collection of juniper plants. A flock.
A flock. A juniper flock.
I like that. I think that suits a juniper flock.
I feel like they'd have to like go out and feed the juniper every night.
Yeah. And you'd hear them. I don't know.
Hello, I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
Welcome to our channel. We are gin geeks.
Not gin snobs.
So if you like all things gin...
and you're not a snob...
subscribe! We're trying another gin today.
Yes. So this is quite I would say a very premium gin.
This one, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This specific bottle they do.
Probably the most premium gin that I really know.
Yeah. Yeah, that we've had our hands near anyway. Because there's some we've read about online that our hands near. Like going around touching gins that touched it. There's some gins I've read about online that are like thousands of pounds for a bottle.
I can't even think what they are, but yeah.
But this one, so this retails between maybe £80 to £90.
Yep.
And it is 59.8 this batch of it. And the thing that makes it so special is it's from a 200-year-old juniper bush. So this one here.
Crossbill. So it used to be made up in the Cairngorms, now made in the Barras. But I think they're still gathering the botanicals from the Cairngorms. So the juniper bush, I'm assuming, the 200-year-old one, every year is harvested up in the Cairngorms.
And I think this one just has juniper in it as well.
Does it? So their original one I think has juniper and rosehip.
Yep.
And that's the only botanicals it has. So this one is just juniper.
Talking nonsense. Fresh rose hips and wild juniper. So it's also got the rose
hips
in it as well.
Yeah.
And I was quite sceptical, to be honest, when I first heard.
So was I. I thought, what difference is this going to make?
Like a 200-year-old bush, because I actually don't know what the average age of a juniper bush is.
No.
Like how old is a juniper bush usually to get good berries from? Is it like an olive tree? So olive trees are like, they're hundreds of years old.
Are they? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think like the oldest olive thing is hundreds.
So the older they get, the better the olives.
Yeah.
Ah, so maybe it must be the same with juniper then.
It must be.
Because I don't think you can get, it takes a while to get berries from them, I think, when they're young as well.
Yep. So is that not a problem that was, or an anxiety of the industry that we're running out of juniper? Yeah,
because there's more and more gin producers, and there's not, like in Scotland anyway, it's hard to get much juniper. Get a lot of it from Eastern Europe, I think.
Yep, and it's hard to artificially cultivate, isn't it?
Yeah, so most of it is still gathered wild.
Which is cool.
It smells quite intense.
It's quite like coffee, I think.
Yes, it's really coffee.
Like rich.
I wonder though if that's from the rose hips.
Yeah.
Because I've had rose hip syrup and that's got a coffee note to it.
Oh, does it? Does it taste very rosy?
No.
No,
it's more like a kind of lighter berry and kind of coffee note.
Yeah, so that's maybe from the rose hip because it's really like rich and sweet.
Should we try?
Yep.
Cheers.
Yep.
Flange.
Cheers.
Really juicy.
That is delicious.
Oh, it's quite fiery.
For something of that strength, I'm finding that quite smooth.
Like intense fiery, not like harsh fiery. Like an intense is really, really juicy. Yeah. And intense and quite warming. Definitely still
really
coffee though.
Warming, yeah, definitely warming and definitely juicy. Like it's made my mouth water quite a lot. Yeah. Oh, I love that. That's what we were saying. We were a bit sceptical about like the 200-year-old bush making a difference, but it clearly does because it's genuinely delicious. That.
I wonder if the berries it produces are like more intense or something.
Mature. World wisely
berries.
Yeah.
But not berries.
No, not berries. They're evolved pine cones. Even more
highly evolved. These ones are extra highly evolved.
Highly evolved. That's like you'd go to them for like the meaning of life.
Maybe we should go visit it.
Yeah, and touch it.
42.
Talked it. 42.
Well, oh no, I was going to say what percentage is it? It's the jaunty camper that's 42%.
I know, it's 59.8, so it's strong. I think that's so delicious. So I think the strongest gin I've tried before this one was been like a navy strength one at 57 point something, and that's just as good as any other ones I've tried, if not taste a bit more luxurious maybe.
Should we try with a wee drop of tonic?
We should really. I don't want to, but
I don't know, I feel like that would do quite well. Open it up a little bit because it's quite intense.
It's much more like yeah, just quite coffee, like much less citrusy and more. Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's alright.
Drown that bit.
Oh, I get like a dusty note now. Dusty old berries.
Dusty old berries, yeah, I don't like that as much with the tonic for some reason.
Oh, a wee orangey bit.
Yeah, you get more smells though from it. What about a wee bit more taste? I like the intense coffeeness of it when it's on its own.
Oh yeah, no, that's gone like fresh orange and lemonade. That's like all gone, all that intensity's gone, like just like that. You wouldn't think putting that much tonic in it would take that away.
It's changed it quite a lot, isn't it? That's almost two different drinks. Like that's much more citrusy as well for me.
Sherbety, citrusy, sherbety and light now. Yeah.
And we don't usually agree, but I think that's totally it. It's gone from like, yeah, rich coffee to, depends what mood you're in, I suppose.
I feel like that is like a refresher sweetie that you've found at the bottom of your bag. Or like
your bag, specifically.
Yeah. Or in the footwell of your car.
And which one would I rather eat? I don't know.
I think I'd go for the footwell of the car. Really? Yeah, my bags are disgusting.
Yours will be more complex from your bag though, I think. It picked up all sorts of stuff.
You have the complex one, I'll have the floor one.
Yeah, I love that. And so they've got their standard gin, if you don't want to spend £80-90 on a one like this, which is like a sit and contemplating gin, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
and I think definitely don't even bother with the tonic.
No, on its own. Probably would be nice with ice, but I think that might take away the flavour.
I think it might. I think just on its own, neat.
Lovely if you like neat gin, this boy. But they have their standard one, just the Crossbill, and then they do other weirder flavours, don't they?
They do a pineapple one.
Pineapple one, does that go in casks? I feel like that goes in casks. Maybe not though, maybe not nonsense.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's roasted pineapple in some.
Roasted pineapple, that was lovely. That is really good, that one.
And sumac, they do a sumac one.
Yeah, which I've not tried. I don't know what that is even.
No, that's what I was going to say, I don't know what that is. I think it's a herb of some kind.
Ooh.
An herb.
But yeah, it's all made in the Barras in Glasgow.
Which I love it, and you can go and do gin school there now as well.
We should do that.
So
we should definitely do that.
Then none of their branding really implies Glasgow, does it?
No, I think it will. Crossbill is a wee bird as well that's native to the Cairngorms.
Right, okay. Yeah.
So I think that's because their whole brand and everything started there, and then it was later that they moved.
Awesome.
Cool, thanks for joining us. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more like this, and join us again next time. Flange. Cheers. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. And you can follow us on social media at The Grail Tastings. See you next time. Slange.
Is that because a flock of sheep? In my head I had a flock of birds, but that's so
yeah, no, that's right.
What is it? Is it a flock of birds?
Yeah, a flock of birds.
Oh, right. I thought it was me.
Like a flock of seagulls? That's a hairstyle, isn't it?
A flock of seagulls, a hairstyle?
Yeah. So I think it is a flock of seagulls, but the flock of seagulls is like an 80s hairstyle.
Ah.